In my last video, I began discussing about myths that people have about skincare. Hi, I'm Dr. Sharon, clinical dermatologist, and this is part 2 where I continue with some more interesting ideas. So sit back, relax, and let's debunk some myths. Sweating out toxins through sauna use. Now, saunas or steam baths have been popular in various cultures through the ages. Think of the Scandinavian baths, the Russian banyas, the Turkish hammams, the Finnish saunas. Different names, similar principles. While considered a relaxing and cleansing activity, some regard it as an effective means of expelling certain toxins from the body. Which brings us to a couple of questions. What are these toxins? How are they normally eliminated? And what is the point of sweat? Sweating is a natural physiological process that helps the body maintain or regulate its temperature, and it can also contribute to removal of certain toxins from the body. But to consider it as an effective means of detoxification is stretching it. While certain amount of metals are removed via sweat, the primary organs responsible for this process are your livers and kidneys that help expel various matter from your bloodstream. So what are these toxins? Trace metals or elements. Now, as the name trace suggests, they are required in small quantities to create an impact, whether good or bad. Now, the body requires essential trace elements such as iron, nickel, zinc, and copper, and they are used in a variety of biochemical physiological processes. Now, even an excess can cause the body harm. For example, copper, which is found in your cookware, in water pipes, contaminated water, may lead to gastrointestinal symptoms and kidney damage. So we have essential trace elements, we must have non-essential trace elements, and this is more worrying. For example, arsenic, which comes from smelting processes and pesticide manufacturing, cadmium from tobacco smoke, chromium from chromium plating and tanneries, mercury from fish, and lead from lead-based paint or lead batteries. Now, these are all examples of metals which we may be exposed to from our daily activities or occupation, or through contact with air, water, food, medicine, soil, and these may potentially endanger our lives either through acute poisoning or through chronic health impact. They allow the risk of various cancers, osteoporosis, kidney damage, liver damage, etc. Now, a certain study compared the elimination of heavy metals in sweat in 2 different settings. 1, a dynamic mode which involved an exercise, and 2, a sedentary mode which involved the use of a sauna. Now, the authors found that the concentration of certain metals, including arsenic and lead, were higher when one was involved in a strenuous activity like running, as compared to just sitting in a sauna and sweating. Another study showed that the level of toxins in sweat could be compared to a 24-hour urinary excretion as well, but again following exercise. So what's the final verdict? Sweating does help eliminate toxins, but it's better to go for a run rather than sit in a sauna if you're in dire need of a detox. Silk or copper pillowcases help prevent wrinkles. Now, there is very little scientific evidence backing this belief, but let's analyze why people may believe so. As compared to cotton fabric, silk is smooth, it's less absorbent than cotton, thus helping the skin to retain more moisture and allowing skincare products to remain on the skin for greater efficacy. Silk also provides less friction between the skin and the fabric, thus possibly maintaining skin elasticity and thus help prevent wrinkle formation. What about copper? Now, copper-infused pillowcases have shown some amount of antibacterial properties and also collagen and elastin production, which are essential for maintaining skin structure and help prevent wrinkle formation. Now, a few studies have shown a decrease in wrinkles and improvement in skin characteristics using copper oxide-infused pillowcases, and I've put the link to those studies in the description box below if you're interested to read more about them. What's the final verdict? While silk or copper fabric may offer some advantage, you don't have to buy expensive pillowcases just to keep wrinkles away. There are better promising techniques if you're concerned about wrinkle prevention, and these include keeping your skin hydrated, getting your daily dose of vitamins in, using sun protection, and sticking to a decent skincare routine with retinoids, antioxidants, and peptides. Frequent washing of the face results in lesser acne. Now, I've known patients who believed that the amount of oil on their faces was a direct cause for acne, and so they'd frequently wash their faces, even using harsh soaps. So what is acne? It is a disorder of the pilosebaceous unit consisting of your hair follicles and sebaceous glands. Now, these glands help produce oil or sebum and a combination of oils such as triglycerides, cholesterol, etc. Now, there are four main causes of acne. Firstly, there is increased oil or sebum production, and this is especially seen at the time of puberty. Secondly, follicles get blocked or plugged, and this results in comedone formation, or commonly known as whiteheads or blackheads. Now, these two factors increase the activity of a certain bacteria called Cutibacterium acnes, and all of this culminates in an inflammatory reaction resulting in angry-looking pustules all over your face. Now, increased sebum production has an underlying hormonal influence, especially your androgens. Besides that, it is also related to the size of the gland. Now, people who suffer from acne have larger glands, which produce more oil, and this is also related to genetics. So one would assume that by removing the surface oils with frequent use of acne cleansers or even soap, we can reduce seborrhea, help eliminate the problem of blocked follicles and subsequent bacterial proliferation. But let's talk about what happens to our skin barrier with such an aggressive mode of personal care. Now, the skin has surface oils or epidermal lipids, which help retain moisture and prevent water loss and keep your skin looking hydrated and supple. Now, when you use harsh alkaline soaps or excessively wash your face, this disturbs the pH, which is generally acidic, and keeps bacteria away. It also leads to dry and dehydrated skin, and with such a constant abuse of your skin barrier, you are prone to more acne breakouts. It is recommended to wash your face twice daily or thrice if you live in hot tropical climates, and especially avoid harsh alkaline cleansers or soaps, no matter how squeaky clean your face feels post-wash. So, what's the final verdict? Does frequent washing of your face help reduce acne? Not necessarily, and it might do you more harm than good. And that's it for this video. I hope it was fun and informative. Do stay tuned for the third part, which will be coming up shortly. Until then, bye.